You're on the record in cause number 321-149, cause number 321-151, cause number 321-153, and cause number 321-157. All four cases are filed in state of Texas versus Larry McCragen. We have Mr. Cragen appearing via Zoom. Mr. Cragen, you can unmute your mic. And we have Mr. Cragen is represented by Attorney Henry Cole, who is also appearing by Zoom. Mr. Cragen, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
Take your hat off, Laramie. Hey.
Mr. Cole, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Cole, Mr. Cragen's case is set on the announcement docket. Do you have an announcement for the court regarding these cases?
Your Honor, I think it's gonna have, I'm not for sure, but I'm all pretty sure upwards of 90% that it'll probably have to be a trial or a full-fledged jury trial. Maybe not, but it's sure looking that way. I've still got, I don't know if I need to come up to the DA's office and pick up some evidence. I'm gonna get Casey to download it. I don't know how to do the download on the internet thing, but Casey knows how to do it. But I've spoken with Mr. Craig and he's probably looking at a 2-day trial, maybe. I've got 3 or 4 witnesses myself, but I hopefully we could get around it without it being a trial, but I don't know. I don't know what's on the prosecutor's mind.
Your Honor, it might be a little bit longer than 2 days on it.
Yeah.
It does have quite a few witnesses on the case.
Okay, so now,
Yeah,
Mr. Cole.
Yes, sir.
You still need to complete your discovery?
Yes, I'm gonna get Casey to try and download it today. There's a lot of instructions. I don't know how to do it. I tried to do it and I couldn't do it, so I'm gonna try and get Casey to do it for me today.
Okay, what I can do is reset this case. I could put it on our pre-trial conference docket
Yes, sir.
prior to setting it for trial. Is that fine with you?
Yes, sir, it is.
How much time do you need?
Before we go to the pretrial conference docket or before we go to a
Yeah.
trial?
No,
I don't know.
pre-trial conference.
Not very long, whatever you think, Judge. But
Okay,
Larry, I do know Mr. Cragen is in Kansas and he just had a newborn baby about a week ago. He'll have to come down here. So whatever you think is fine.
Okay, what I'll do is just say we'll reset it for 60 days.
Okay. And
Okay.
it's going on to a pretrial conference docket.
That's correct.
Okay.
And we'll reset it for 60 days and we will send,
We don't do breakfast right now. Hey, how are you?
we will send you your receipt.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Do you know what day it's going to be reset to?
hold on. It's gonna be reset to April 26th, 2021.
April 26th, 2021 at 9 o'clock, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, if this is your only case, you and your
Yes, sir.
client are free to go and y'all have a blessed day.
All right, you too. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Y'all excuse.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we need to go to Hardin County. Meeting.
Okay. Who was next? Who was next? Was it Mr. Galmore?
I think so.
Galmore, okay. Yeah, I know, but he just appeared. Galmore was already on there. Okay, we're on the record in cause number 325-361, the state of Texas versus Jennifer Childs. Ms. Childs, you can take your mic off of mute.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Childs, do you have a video or do you not have a video on your?
I have video.
Okay.
Okay. There's video. Okay.
Okay, well,
I thought I.
okay, Ms. Childs, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear
Okay,
you.
Okay, how are you doing, Ms. Charles?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing
There we
fine.
go. There's the video.
Okay, we see you. Ms. Charles,
Yes, sir.
you're represented by Attorney Dustin Galmore. Mr. Galmore, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Your Honor. Thank you for
Okay, now
asking.
we have, both parties are appearing via Zoom. Mr. Galmore, Ms. Child's case is set on the court's announcement docket. Do you have an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, we need more time to complete the discovery process. This case is still fairly young.
Okay, so we're gonna, how much time do you need?
45 days should be good, Your Honor.
45? Okay, hold on for your reset date. Okay, April the 16th, that's a Friday. Is that fine with you?
That sounds great, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Okay, we'll send it, your reset and, Ms. Childs,
Yes, sir.
this will conclude your case. You're free to go. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and I think Mr. Galmo, do you have another one or is this your only one?
I think that's the only one I have, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I don't see your name again. Okay, Mr. Galmore, have a blessed day.
Okay, thank you. You too, Your Honor.
Oh, you're welcome. I thought I saw Mr. Oh, there you is. Okay, we're on the record in cause number 326782, the state of Texas versus Alexandria Moats. We have Ms. Moats appearing via Zoom. How are you doing, Ms. Moats?
Good, how are you, Your Honor?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. And Ms. Moats, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Jansen Bailey, who is also appearing via Zoom. Mr. Bailey, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Judge. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Bailey, Ms. Moats' case is on the court's announcement docket. Do you have an announcement that you'd like to make on behalf of Ms. Moats?
Yes, Your Honor. We're asking that the case be reset 45 days to complete discovery. There might be another case filed along with this as a companion case. And I need to verify that in order to move forward.
Okay, so you need more time for discovery, and there may be an unfiled case so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, how much time? Well, what I'm gonna do is to see if, since there's an unfiled case out there, we're gonna see if kind of anticipate giving some time to be filed. So I'm gonna reset this case for about 60 days.
Sounds good.
Okay, just hold on for your court date, and we'll send it to you by mail too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, it's gonna be reset to April 26th of 2021. We will send you your reset, Mr. Bailey. If this is your only case, Mr. Bailey, you're free to go. Have a blessed day, and Ms. Moats, you also have a blessed day. You
Thank you,
excuse.
Judge.
Okay. Okay, good. Let's see, who else? Tom Kelly. I don't think Mr. Kelly's client is here. Okay. Okay, why don't you call that number? Mr. Kelly? Oh, he has Ladata Toran, she's also up here. Mr. Kelly, are you available on Zoom? He's not responding.
Judge, give him just a second.
Okay,
I've been in contact with him this morning, so give him just 2 seconds, okay?
okay.
Judge, he's tied up for a moment. Even though he's on, he's tied up for a moment.
That's
So
fine, that's fine. What we'll do, Mr. Gertz, you have a case as well. Or
yes,
a
sir.
couple of cases. We're on the record in cause number 327530. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Ronald Cormier or Cormier. Mr. Cormier is appearing via Zoom. Now, Mr. Cormier, do you pronounce your name Cormier or Cormier?
Cormier, Your Honor.
Cormier? Okay. How are you doing, Mr. Cormier?
I'm fine, Your Honor. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Cormier, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Ryan Gertz. Mr. Gertz, how are you doing?
Great, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Gertz, do you have an announcement for that you would like to make on Mr. Ronald Cormier's case?
I do, Judge. We believe we're going to be able to work out a plea arrangement on this case
Okay.
under the circumstances, but we don't have it worked out right now. And obviously, we're not there in person to effectuate the plea. This is going to be a popular announcement for me this morning, unfortunately, Judge.
Okay.
But if we could get a setting maybe in April for I don't know if it's you want to call it a review or what other docket you have in April, but I think we can get it sorted out for a plea.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Yes, Judge.
Give me April date. That's fine. April the 26th, this case is going to be reset. And what docket is that? Either one. It's the both of them is on the same day? Okay, we'll put it on our pretrial conference docket for April the 26th.
Great. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Cormier, this will conclude your case. You're free to go and have a blessed day.
You too, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now, we're on the record in cause number 327792, the state of Texas versus Joshua Farrow. Mr. Farrow is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Farrow, how are you doing?
I'm good today. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Farrow, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Ryan Gertz. Mr. Gertz, you have an announcement that you would like to make on Mr. Farrow's behalf?
Yes, Judge. Essentially the same thing I just said a moment ago. I think we're going to work out a deal on this case with Ms. Musgrove. I don't think I have an offer from her, and I certainly don't have the one that I want to agree to yet. So so I would ask the court for one additional setting in that April date is good for me. That if we want to do it on that pretrial docket, but I think this one will get worked out instead of clogging up your trial docket.
Okay, so what we'll do, we'll reset your case to April 26th of 2021. We'll put it on our pretrial conference docket, and we'll give you time to get an offer from the state and to complete your negotiations. And we will send you your reset in the mail. Mr. Farrow, this will conclude your case. You're excused and have a blessed day.
Thank you. You too.
I thank Mr. Gertz. I think this is your last case, if I'm not mistaken. Oh,
No,
yeah,
Judge, I've got Mr. Moody and Mr. Chance are both my clients, Judge.
Okay,
Moody's on page 3, and Chance is on page 3.
okay, yes, I see. Now, we're on the record in cause numbers 325-516 and cause number 325-718. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Logan Moody. We have Mr. Moody appearing via Zoom. Mr. Moody, how are you doing?
I'm great, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Moody, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Ryan Gertz. Mr. Gertz, you have an announcement you'd like to make on behalf of Mr. Moody?
I do, Judge. At this time, I believe this one is actually going to be a trial.
Okay.
But I don't know how you're doing placeholders for that right now, but I'm not rejecting an offer from Ms. Musgrove. I would welcome one, but I think this is going to be a trial, at least for now.
We can give you a trial setting if that's what you would like.
Yes, Judge, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay.
Is this on Mr. Moody?
Yes, is that one yours, Shaylin?
It's actually Ashley's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it is mine. And I was just looking to double check I'd sent you the offer on that one.
Okay, I'll go back and look as well. Thank you, Ms. Ramos.
What trial date? Okay, we got 2 dates, March 22nd or April the 12th.
Judge, my preference would be April the 12th, just because everybody's kind of loading me up in felony court on March 22nd. Evidently,
Okay.
they're under the impression they're going to have a jury that week. So,
Right. Okay, we'll reset your case to April the 12th, 2021 for trial. We will send you your trial setting. Mr. Moody, stay in contact with your attorney. This will conclude your case. And
Yes, sir.
you have a blessed day.
You too, Your Honor.
Okay. We're on the record in cause number 326-384, the state of Texas versus Brian Chance. We have Mr. Chance appearing via Zoom. Mr. Chance, you turn your video on if you have a video. Mr. Chance, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you have a video?
I'm trying to turn it on.
Okay. Now, Mr. Chance, how are you doing?
I'm good.
All right, Mr. Chance, you're here, you're represented by your attorney, Mr. Ryan Gertz. Mr. Gertz, do you have an announcement for Mr. Chance?
yes, Judge, we anticipate that this will get worked out
Okay.
per my sort of earlier announcements. I'd like that time, like say that 2 months would be valuable in terms of getting a deal worked out that everybody can be on board with. So if we could set it for that April 26th.
Okay.
Yes, Judge, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, we'll reset your case to April 26th, and we'll keep this on the pretrial conference docket.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, and Mr. Chance, this will conclude your case. You have a blessed day. And Mr. Gertz, if you do not have any more cases, you're excused as well, and you have a blessed day as well.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate you. Have a great day. See y'all later.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
That's Mr. Tom Kelly.
Good morning to you, Your Honor.
Good morning. We're on the record in 2 cases. First case is cause number 322-962-2. The second case is cause number 322-990. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Ladada Toran, and Ms. Toran is appearing via Zoom. Oh, okay. Ms. Toran, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. And Ms. Toran is represented by attorney Tom Kelly. Mr. Kelly, do you have an announcement for the court in Ms. Toran's cases?
Your Honor, we are working toward a resolution. I don't have an official offer yet from the state. We've been discussing the case over the course of the last few settings. If you would leave us on this docket and perhaps reset us to that date that you just mentioned with Mr. Gertz, we may be able to reach a resolution by then.
You got the April 26th date?
I think that'd be fine, Judge.
Okay. Okay, we'll reset you. We're gonna put you on the, we're gonna keep you on the announcement docket. And your cases will be reset to give you time to get an offer as well as to complete your negotiations with the district attorney's office.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, and let's see. Now, Ms. Toran, this will conclude your case. You're excused, and please have a blessed day.
Thank you, you as well.
Now, Mr. Kelly, I think that we have a number to call your next client, Ms. Christy Carrier.
Yes, Judge. I believe that Christy tried to speak with the court this morning. Our office has also spoken with her. I think it's just a technical issue on her end of trying to log into the Zoom application. Okay. But we've spoken with her. I've spoken with her personally, and she's
okay.
Available.
We got a number, so we're going to go ahead on and call the number right now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
And if I may, Judge, I believe I'm going to have the same announcement for Christie's case.
Okay. All right. We're on the record in 3 cases. First case is cause number 325572. The second case is cause number 326120. And the third case is cause number 326122. All 3 cases are styled the state of Texas versus Christy Tanisha Carrier. Ms. Carrier is appearing via telephone. Ms. Carrier, can you hear me?
Carrier? Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Carrier, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay, now Ms. Carrier, how are you doing? Okay, this is Judge Terrence Holmes speaking to you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I apologize. Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Carrier, you are represented by your attorney, Mr. Tom Kelly. Mr. Tom Kelly is appearing via Zoom, so he's also appearing in this session as well. Mr. Kelly, do you have an announcement for the court on Ms. Carrier's cases?
Judge, I believe we've reached a resolution in part as to one of these. If the court could give us just a little bit of time on the others, I'm still negotiating with the state.
How much time do you need?
That same date that you gave us on the previous case, if you could, Judge, and if that's okay with the state.
Oh,
No objection.
okay. So we're going to reset these 3 cases till April 20, was it April 26th? We're going to reset these cases to April 26th to give you time to complete your negotiations on the other cases with the state.
Yes, Judge.
And, now, Ms. Carrier, this will conclude your cases. You're excused and you're free to go and have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. Y'all do too. I thank y'all so much.
Okay, you're welcome. And Mr. Kelly, if you do not have any other cases, you're excused as well, and we will send you your reset.
Understood, Judge. Thanks very much.
Okay, have a blessed day.
And the same to you, Your Honor. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Mr. See, we have Mr. Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds,
Yes, Judge.
your case, Bradley Conning.
Yes, sir.
He's in jail,
Yes, sir.
and I think his case may be set, his other cases may be set in felony court, in the second district court today.
Yeah, I understood he had a felony and he was in jail.
Yes, so he's not gonna be appearing here. It's been reset? Okay, so his felonies have been reset to April 7th.
Yes, sir.
And so therefore, if you would like, we can set these two cases, these two misdemeanor cases on the same date.
Okay, but the same date or maybe a week after?
You want a week
Sometimes
after? That's fine.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to, on the same day, to find out what happened on the felony cases.
Okay, that's fine. So, give us a date. Okay, these cases are going to be set for April the 15th.
Yes, sir, Judge. That'd be good. Thank you very much.
Okay, and let's see, just for the record, these are cause numbers 325077 and cause number 328093. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Bradley Conning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we will send you your resets, and if you do not have any other cases, you're free to go and have a blessed day.
You too, Judge. Thank you.
All right.